every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7:05 p.m. live on the street 919 FM. The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamflo, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on the street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
It's emancipation time again. Come join us as we commemorate 186 years of emancipation with the 2024 Pan-African Festival TT, commemorating emancipation at Lich, Yasu Omowali Emancipation Village, Queen's Park, Savannah, from July 27th to August 2nd. Come and shop at the biggest African market in the Caribbean, where you'll find the largest collection of African-inspired art, craft, jewelry, clothing, education, materials, and food. Enjoy 6.5 days of activities for everyone, including workshops for children, entertainment, jazz, pan, tambu bambu, calypso, rapso, reggae, dancing, and drumming. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Admission free until 3 p.m. After 3 p.m., entrance fee $40. Children under 12 free. Let's meet up at the village, July 27th to August 2nd. The Emancipation Support Committee of Trinidad and Tobago, moving forward with our heads up.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for The Way, The Truth, The Life Radio Ministry, a Church of God ministry, live on the street 919 FM from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This and every Sunday on the street 919 FM. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father except through me. John chapter 14, verse 6. For further information, contact 686-3845, 349-5178, or 342-7303.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
To the world. The Street 919FM.com. News from the Street 919FM.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon, I'm Chanaka Phelps, and this is the news on the street 919 FM. In the headlines, fire officers threaten to abandon Princestown Station. CARICOM heads of government meets in Grenada July 28th to 30th. Inaugural flight launch between TNT and Puerto Rico. Data of nearly all AT&T customers downloaded to a third-party platform. And regionally, 20,000 people left homeless in St. Vincent and Grenada. In the news, fire officers of Princestown Fire Station threatened to abandon the station yesterday after complaints of a rat infestation on the compound. The officers said while there have been numerous health and safety issue concerns at the station located at Naparima Mayara Road, which has been long overdue for structural repairs, the station came to a head with the rats on Wednesday night. Keon Guy, President of the Fire Service Association 2nd Division, and Ansel Lemsey, Assistant Secretary of the Southern Division of the Fire Services Association, visited the station yesterday and expressed the concerns of the officers. Guy said the fire officers are being asked to operate and work in deplorable conditions in a building that has been neglected for the extended period, which has led to dilapidation. In more news, the 47th regular meeting of Conference of Heads of Governments of CARICOM will be held from July 28 to 30th in St. George's, Grenada. In a statement on July 11, the CARICOM Secretariat said Grenada was hosting the conference in the year of its 50th anniversary of independence. It said the meeting will be held 35 years after the signing of Grand Anse Declaration, which sets in motion CARICOM's transition to a single market and economy and other critical matters. The opening ceremony on July 28 will include addresses by the CARICOM Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett, outgoing CARICOM Chairman Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, incoming Chairman Decon Mitchell, and the admission of Curacao as an associate member. In further news, new frontier in travel has been opened up with the launch of the first Frontier Airlines flight between Puerto Rico and Trinidad. The inaugural flight, which left Piarco International Airport on Thursday with a sold-out flight bound for Louis Munoz Marin International Airport, was celebrated with a customary water cannon salute. Speaking at the media event for the launch at Piarco International Airport on Thursday afternoon, Minister of Works and Transport Rohan Sananan said this marks another achievement by government as it aims to open up new access routes between Trinidad and Tobago and other destinations. Sananan also thanked Independent Senator Anthony Vera, Chairman of Standing Negotiating Committee of Air Services Agreements, as well as fellow cabinet members, permanent secretaries, and others who worked on this achievement. In more stories, data of nearly all customers of the telecommunications giant AT&T was downloaded to a third-party platform in 2022 security breach, the company said Friday, as cyber attacks against businesses, schools, and health systems continue to spread globally. The breach hit customers of AT&T cellular customers of mobile virtual network operators using AT&T's wireless network, as well as its landline customers who interacted with those cellular numbers. AT&T said that it currently doesn't believe that the data is publicly available. Compromised data also includes records from January 2nd, 2023 for a very small number of customers. The records identify the telephone numbers and AT&T or MVNO cellular number interacted with during these periods. For a subset of records on one or more site identification numbers associated with interactions are also included. The company continues to cooperate with law enforcement on incidents, and that it understands that at least one person has been apprehended so far. And regionally, approximately 20,000 people have been left homeless or in severely damaged buildings in Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines by the passage of Hurricane Beryl. Speaking during the media conference to launch the regional response for Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, hosted by the Grenada Information Service on July 11th. Grenadian Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell said 4,000 people had been left homeless after the homes were destroyed, while another 4,000 were living severely damaged buildings. The people of Carriacou and Petite Martinique need to be fed and provided with basic amenities for the next 6 months. We have to demolish unsafe buildings before we can rebuild. In total, 23 people died during burial, with about 11 deaths in the Caribbean and another 12 in the U.S. in Houston and Louisiana. And now it's time for your sport and weather reports. In sport, the Women's World Cup final, which has ended, now the Men's European Champions final. For two pre-eminent soccer countries, Spain against England is hardly a classic and deep-rooted international rivalry, but back-to-back title matches in the space of 11 months at major tournaments could yet usher in the start of one. For some, Spain's 1-0 victory in Sydney in August in the biggest match in women's soccer was overshadowed by what happened afterward when Spanish Federation President Luis Rubiales kissed star player Jenny Hermoso on the lips during the trophy ceremony to spark a player rebellion, a reckoning on gender, and ultimately his removal from power. And that's all for your sport today. Now let's head on to your weather report.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
And in your weather, we know that it is very wet outside. You'll just be safe, have your umbrellas, have your galoshes on. In your weather for the period this afternoon, tonight, Trinidad, Tobago and the Windward Islands. Partly cloudy, becoming mostly cloudy at times with scattered showers, rain over broad areas. There's a medium chance of isolated thunderstorm occurring during this period. Conditions are expected to improve gradually as the day progresses. The night time, partly cloudy at times with some isolated showers occurring mostly before midnight. In the vicinity of heavy showers or thunderstorm, expect gusty winds and street flooding. The remainder of the Lesser Antilles mostly fair and hazy, except for some isolated showers. In our temperature, last night there was a minimum temperature of 25.1 degrees in Trinidad and 26.0 degrees in Tobago. Our maximum temperature in Trinidad is 30 degrees and Tobago 30 degrees. Our seas are up to 2 meters in open waters and up to 1 meter in sheltered areas. Recapping the headlines: fire officers threaten to abandon Princestown Station. CARICOM heads of government meets in Grenada July 28th to 30th. Inaugural flight launch between TNT and Puerto Rico. Data of nearly all AT&T customers downloaded to a third-party platform. And 20,000 people left homeless in St. Vincent and Grenada. I'm Chanaka Phipps. Thank you for joining me. Stay dry, stay safe. Have a blessed weekend. Do enjoy.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Troubles may come, but I'm a praying soul. Devil does try, but he does never learn. So much on my mind, if I tell you.
New branch, Lipo 50 Diet Street, Canopia. We've done it again. Check out these amazing deals just for you. Always a better deal. Come on down today Don't forget to ask about our amazing in-store shopping competitions. We always got something going on. Always aiming to please. We never do anything less. Lots more in store just for you. It's always a better deal. Offer run until July 24 to 2024 while stock lasts. Lipo 50 Diet Street, Canupia, or number 70 Rangues Road, Sawa. It is better deal.
The mood I feeling real good. Nothing can change the groove I feeling real good. Them can change the mood I feeling real.
Come and enjoy Christmas in July at Furniture Plus with incredible deals in store and online. Shop Queen mattresses from $699. Get combo deals from $1,499. Save up to $3,600 on appliances. Get up to 30% off on furniture. Plus free gifts with select purchases. Need a payment plan? Affordable hire purchase plans available. All Furniture Plus stores open Monday to Saturday. Shop Savarima store open Sundays 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. In Sawa store Sundays 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Check press on social media for details. So let's just say we cannot get through our tablets and whatever. Our phones are available. So the Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first. And carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in the Street 919 FM.
Bad mind real bad, but I cool, I'm not mad. Oh, they are they walking around the clock. My blessings come from high on top. Father no, forgive them, they don't know better. Father no, use me so. When them do me wrong, I do them right. I'm just a man who does pray at night. Tell them how I live it. Nothing can change the groove, I feeling real good. Them can change the mood, I feeling real good.
Story time. Bing bang, somebody. Ribbidi bing somebody. You know people see something and run with it. Well, every run. Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Hush your mouth. Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. I took one of my lady friends to pet. She's my girlfriend, cousin, friend named Antoinette. Hey, party swinging so we get in the groove. So why people watching me like they disapprove? Lord, this one woman take off she phone start a record. I wonder what is she planning. Bet you dollar she think I cheating and post me up on the Instagram. Why? I have nothing to lose. Up till now I still confused. But one thing I know is true. What monkey see monkey does first. Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. What you talking about? Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Like the eye too long. We see. Hush your mouth. nothing to do. Go ahead and continue while I mash up this crowd for you. But one thing I know is true, God monkey see monkey does do. So don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Hush your mouth. Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. What you talking about? Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Hush your mouth. Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Like your eye too long. Hush your mouth. Like your eye too long. Bing bang body, ding 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 dang body. I said ding 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 dang body. I said hush your mouth. Ding bang body, ding 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 dang body, ding 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 dang body. So what you talking about? Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. What you talking about? Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Don't say nothing if you don't know nothing. Ding dong body, ding ding dong body, ding dong body.
Well, I wake up in the morning with a nice feeling. Open the back door, I see the sun is rising. Well, I call on the Father for some spiritual healing, and I turn on my radio to hear songs to soothe my soul. Well, now the radio talking about another killing. Was a drive-by shooting, another mother falling. Look, they find her baby wrapped up in a dustbin. Well, before I was smiling, now I'm crying, 'cause I realize it's just another day in paradise. It's just another day in paradise. It's just another. Sweet to me, like two roses kissing me. Sweet to me, my sweet TNT. Good God. Yes. Well, if ever you stumble, all you touch the Bible. Bless the food on your table. I said to walk when you're humble. And when evil assemble, all you do resemble. Just turn on your radio and hear songs to soothe your soul. And if a preacher talking, and is it you he calling? He say your soul needs saving, but you have to pass something. And his tankers he driving, and is it you the bank calling? Well, if before you was smiling, now you're crying, 'cause you realize it's just another day in paradise. It's just another day in paradise. Just another. roses kissing me. TNT, sweet to me, like two roses kissing me.
A jiggy calypso, King Charles Z. People just borrow and do as they may, causing you sorrow along the way. All who feel they take and get away, is the children going to pay? Oh, what a thing, Charles Z, to be King Charles Z. I'm sure you got to rejoice and sing. Oh, yeah. Now that you done celebrate, there's something that cannot wait. Give me what you have for me. Give me what you have. Your dear mother passing left many in tears, but her passing also left you in a rest. Charles, give me what you have for me. Give me what you have for me. Give me what you have for me. Give me what you have. Because you must think about us in the old land. Split up India and Pakistan. Steal the people of Amritsar. Lives you take and you take. Charles, the people in India falling. Charles, you must make it right somehow. Charles, for reparations they calling. Charles, give them something new. Well, the people, we want to be wanted, be wanted. We want to be wanted, be wanted. We want to be wanted, be wanted. No, no, no. Well, the people, we want to be wanted, be wanted. We want to be wanted, be wanted. We want to be wanted, be wanted. No, no, no. Oh, what a thing, Charles, to be King Charles. The whole world contribute to your playing. Oh, yeah. Now you want your golden coach, I must submit my reproach. Give me what you have for me. Give me what you have. You turn humans into products of your trade. After slavery is the slave masters you paid. Sort out yourself. Give me what you have for me. Give me what you have for me. Give me what you have for me. Give me what you have. Because you take where we culture for speed we hit. Make we slave all day on estates. Take resource I drain we pitch lake. You take and you take. Charlie, half of the Caribbean balling. Charlie, look we in Trinbago too. Charlie, colonialism appalling. Charlie, you know what to do. Start to live in them coffers. We want to be wanted, be wanted. We want to be wanted, be wanted. We want to be wanted, be wanted. No, no, no. Well, the people, we want to be wanted, be wanted. We want to be wanted, be wanted. We want to be wanted, be wanted. No, no, no. All the suppressing natives all in Canada. Give me something. You disrespect the Kiki, you down in Kenya. Give me something. Then you introduce bricks to Malaysia. Give me something. Then you try to pretend you was the savior. Give me something. We want to be wanted, be wanted. Give me. We want to be wanted, be wanted. No, no, no. We want to be wanted, be wanted. Give me. We want to be wanted, be wanted. No, no, no. Come on, Chelsea. Don't play it here. Come on, Chelsea. Run paper. Come on, Chelsea. I have to jog your memory. Come on, Chelsea. Remember.
We are The Street, the only radio station bringing balance to the nation. 91.9 FM.
Entertainment, information, conversation. All on Street 91.9 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
Since God made Adam, in the heart of Eden. Man was put to live on this earth with full dominion, but we forgotten our place. No more human, just race. Cause today we live worse than animals in my opinion. I know the book of Revelation warned that this generation born would be vipers, venomous vipers. But not long ago we led peaceful lives. Now it's people going life committing murders, cold-blooded murders. But we are more than just prey and hunters. We're some way to kill the others at night, while the rest just wait to die. We are more than just mindless cavemen, foolish and good for nothing. So why do we keep looking to the sky? It seems all we do is fear and wait to hear police by the gate. But peace we must all restore, or soon we will all be no more. Yes, love we must all restore, or soon we will all be no more. When I was a child, such a different time. Safe to walk the streets, but before the street lights on, I inside. Now in the light of day, criminals at play, brazenly pelting bullets behind man, woman, or child. Heard my mother saying since I small, if you not there, your name can call, and believed her. I really believed her. Now I don't know what to think at all, since bullets breached a woman's wall and killed her. Is inside safer? Cause we are more than just cannon fodder, waiting to wave each other bye-bye. In black clothes with teary eyes, we are more than just human targets, waiting to catch three bullets and die. So can someone tell me why it seems all we do is fear and wait to meet our gruesome fate? But peace we must all restore, or soon we will all be no more. Yes, safety we must all restore, or soon we will all be no more, no more, no more. We had a saying long time, takes a village to raise a child. We looked out for each other and we greet our neighbors with smiles. Now people disappear and no one seems to care. Families are left in grief, wondering all the while. The mother told it's a bold disgrace, but this problem stares us in the face almost daily, if not daily. By no means must we live in fear, but how many Facebook posts must share before it hits me? How are we not angry? Cause we are more than just human chattel, to be shipped to secret brothels abroad, a side hustle to some drug lord. We are more than just missing persons. We are brothers, sisters, and cousins. Oh Lord, how can we combat this discord? It seems all we do is fear and wait to see who next gets grabbed inside the gate. Family we must all restore, or soon we will all be no more. Togetherness we must all restore, or soon we will all be no more. Yes, crime out of hand, but there's still pride in our land. Like our new gold medal swimmer, Nikolai Blackman, we still humble the greats. on many a world stage. Just like cyclist Nicholas Paul did the other day at Panam. Back in the day, who dreamed we'd ever hear a Jamaican NASA engineer learn her name, Dr. Camila Lane. And Rodney Wilkes' mind must have been blown to bring our first Olympic medal home, Trini again. Stand with pride, not shame, 'cause we are more. We are world-class talents with powers to shift the balance, no doubt. We've made giants shut them out. We are more. We are freedom fighters. So Constantine and Carmichael, I shout. This is what Trimbago's about. Now it's not the time to fear and wait as things get in a worsen state. 'Cause hope we must all restore.
And the despair will soon all be no more.
Yes, peace we must all restore. And the fear will soon all be no more.
You know, sometimes when we experience something and we enjoy it, we tend to want to repeat and we tend to want to get overindulged, and sometimes we get complacent. This is just a warning to people who might like it. Remember, you better be careful. I never thought I would live to see something so come to pass, but it's now a reality, like a dream come true at last. Stop this speculating and guessing, I wouldn't keep you wondering. Friends are talking about the highway from San Fernando to Point Punting. I like it. I really enjoy the green scenery. I like it. It feels like natural therapy. I like it. You have to speed and you're reaching fast. I like it. Saving time and you're saving cost. I like it. What? I like it. I like it.
righteousness.
The official station that defends the nation. The Street 91 FM.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's Friday, and I want to do some throwback. Hey! I want to do some boss. The boss is in the building, you know. Boss! Wait now. My boss ain't taking me or not? My boss ain't taking me on. You go on, you know? My boss just going on the building just so by. Anyway, it's Friday. Everybody, is Friday. It look like Rasta. It look like rainbow to me. Worse yet if it's Rasta. Worse yet. Anyway, Trinidad and Tobago. Naka just here harassing me. I don't know why. Naka made Naka so that God created the rainbow. No, not for prosperity. False doctrine you're preaching.
People in the world created for a different illusion. Stop doing that.
It's not
a rainbow pants now.
A rainbow pants. Trinidad and Tobago. Naka put on a rainbow pants. She said, no, it's not a rainbow pants she have on it. I just want to let you know. And she's saying that the rainbow is for prosperity. Rainbow, no, the rainbow was put in the sky to tell the world.
As a young girl, let's say when they go in the rainbow again, a pot of gold.
That's a lie.
Nothing about no illusion. What we created to
no.
Madness.
Well, let me tell you what God created it for. God put the rainbow in the sky to say that He will not destroy the earth by flood.
Beautiful. So what we created for, so I can put on a rainbow pants. If I put on a rainbow pants, I can put on a community.
The whole nation here, just let you know, the whole nation in your behavior. Anyway, it's Naka and she rainbow people fight. I ain't going down that road. Naka is going through some issues earlier with her rainbow people. And I have no comment, none whatsoever. Yes, Trinidad and Tobago, it's Friday, a rainy Friday. Take your time on the Nation's Road if you're out there, right? And be safe. You know, there's this story, there's some things I just wanted to touch on before I get into my main substantive topic. The Uber driver who is missing. You know that? There's that Uber driver that is missing. I think, I find it to be very strange that they can't find that young man. Why? Because I use Uber a lot. And once you put in... Is what? TT Rideshare, he was right. So he was a driver with the TT Rideshare, a young man from Moruga. And I'm hearing where they can't find the young man. Now, let me tell you why I'm kind of surprised about that. Because when you order a ride, I believe the company, because the ride goes to the specific site, and the company should be able to know well. I find this is ridiculous with this young man. They find the car abandoned, and then I heard that they found I saw where his money was being withdrawn from a specific bank in Valencia. So that bank don't have cameras?
The bank was spotted.
Well, here now, all that information.
The bank in her cameras, obviously, yes. They just release it.
But they're taking too long to release. They're taking too long. They released it. They're taking too long to release. And I find that those things need to be dealt with.
Comforted by her husband, Margaret Charles wept at the thought of their missing son, 30.
This is the story here, William. Take a listen to this story here. And I am highlighting it because this isn't right. And it making me wonder now, because I just use TT Rideshare. I just use Alrighty. I just use Deliver Me TT. And I believe that I really thought that those media, those ways of transportation are safe. But apparently we're having some issues with it. So take a listen to this Trinidad and Tobago.
Comforted by her husband, Margaret Charles wept at the thought of their missing son, 32-year-old Shaquem Charles. Charles, a father of two, was last seen on Tuesday, July 9, 2024. But since then, calls to his cell phone have gone unanswered, then to voicemail. At his Indian Walk Moruga home on Thursday, his parents told reporters that Charles, an audio technician, worked in Porto, Spain and recently purchased a Toyota Yaris Cross and registered with a mobile app taxi service company on Saturday last as a means of earning a second income.
When he come in from work, car shutting down on him, so he really went and he bought a new car. And he said, well, you know something, I will sign up for this thing, so it will give me a little Easter payment installment.
She says he tried it last Sunday and made about $500. So on Tuesday, when he finished work early, he called to say that he would try it again before returning home. But when night fell and calls to his cell phone went unanswered, they knew something was wrong.
Good. I don't know what to think. To tell you the honest truth, I don't know what to think. I'm just hoping and praying that he's alive.
Investigations so far, they say, have suggested that he was lost in the Pinal area on Tuesday night, and there was also an ATM withdrawal in the San Fernando area. A GPS tracking service which was installed on his car led investigators to it in Valencia on Wednesday. But still, no trace of Shaquem.
Who out there, if they know anything, if they see anything, at least come forth and say something. Because my other son this morning, he said, Mommy, we have, let us put out a reward. So if anybody see anything or hear anything, at least come forward and say something.
She says while they are desperately hoping for some good news, they know the state of crime in the country.
It's terrible, and it's every day is something. And it's only when it hit home. You know, and you keep seeing it in the media, and you keep seeing the thing, and you're hearing, and you just can't come to terms with what's really going on. You know, when you're watching the news and you're watching it saying they're climbing over your wall, you're even safe in your own home. So outside there, you're safe outside, you're safe inside.
Anyone with information linked to the disappearance of Shaquem Charles is asked to call the Princestown Police Station at 655-2231 or 999-555-911, Crime Stoppers at 800-TIPS or any police station. Cindy Raghubatika Singh, TV6 News.
I would like to also, ask anybody out there who would have gotten information or see or hear or know anything, please contact the family, contact the relevant authorities. Really, this is really sad. Right? It's really, really sad. So we really extend to the family, that support and stuff like that. Hello, good afternoon, caller.
Hello?
Hi, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, good afternoon to you. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Pastor Google, when you listen to this story, it takes me back. See what I'm telling you about Pastor Google? Number one, I heard you said a while ago there that somebody was withdraw from his account.
Yeah, somebody withdrew money from his account with his bank card.
Okay, let's take it step by step. In order for that person to go into that bank and draw that money, that person have to have his account number. You agree?
Yeah, they have to have his account number.
Right, that's number one. And then you in the bank, you usually have camera all around that section. You know that.
Yeah.
So it must be shown. It must be seen. In order for that person to go and draw that money, you must have known the gentleman account number past the Google.
Mm-hmm.
They tell that on your own shadow is frightening. And you know that, right? And you know, it's a very touching thing. It's a very touching thing. Pastor Google, I know how that parent's feeling because he does not know where your child is. That's number one, right? Or if it's okay, if he is alive, I would like to know, go and some, you know, mommy or daddy want to hear your voice, that, you know, because they will have them unhappy. You know, they don't know. Pastor Google, I've been to some situation already, and it's only God and God knows, you know. You hear what I'm telling you about? But thank God I've always on this radio station. Nobody could have ever tell me they was involved with any wrongdoing, Pastor Google. They was employed, you hear what I'm telling you about? And make sure they get the government to work, right? And I know, those who are out there, at least if you have this boy, you know, you have him wherever it is or whatnot, let him, you know, reach out to his parents, please now. You know, release him. Let him reach out to the parents. Pastor Google, it's not an easy road, right? You agree with me, right?
It's very right.
You understand me? But you see that bank situation, they could follow that Pastor Google. Have a good one.
Thank you very much. No, this story really, you hear in all parts of the story. This story all over the place. Right? The story is all over the place. I don't know. I don't know what to say. This story just for me. You see the story? Then listen to the story one more time. The story uncomfortable. Listen to the story one more time. It's very uncomfortable.
Comforted by her husband, Margaret Charles wept at the thought of their missing son, 32-year-old Shaquem Charles. Charles, a father of two, was last seen on Tuesday, July 9, 2024. But since then, calls to his cell phone have gone unanswered, then to voicemail. At his Indian Walk Maruga home on Thursday, his parents told reporters that Charles, an audio technician, worked in Porto, Spain and recently purchased a Toyota Yaris Cross and registered with a mobile app taxi service company on Saturday last as a means of earning a second income.
When he come in from work, car shutting down on him, so he really went and he bought a new car. And he said, well, you know something, I will sign up for this thing, so it will give me a little Easter payment installment.
She says he tried it last Sunday and made about $500. So on Tuesday, when he finished work early, he called to say that he would try it again before returning home. But when night fell and calls to his cell phone went unanswered, they knew something was wrong.
Well, I don't know what to think. To tell you the honest truth, I don't know what to think. I'm just hoping and praying that he's alive.
Investigations so far, they say, have suggested that he was lost in the Pinal area on Tuesday night, and there was also an ATM withdrawal in the San Fernando area. A GPS tracking service which was installed on his car led investigators to it in Valencia on Wednesday. But still, no trace of Shaquem.
Who out there, if they know anything, if they see anything, at least come forth and say something. Because my other son this morning, he said, Mommy, let us put out a reward. So if anybody see anything or hear anything, at least come forward and say something.
She says while they are desperately hoping for some good news, they know the state of crime in the country.
It's terrible, and it's every day is something. And it's only when it hit home. You know, and you keep seeing it in the media, and you keep seeing the thing, and you're hearing, and you just can't come to terms with what's really going on. You know, when you're watching the news and you're watching it saying They're climbing over your wall. You're even safe in your own home. So outside, you're safe outside, you're safe inside.
Anyone with information linked to the disappearance of Shaquem Charles is asked to call the Princestown Police Station at 655-2231 or 999-555-911, Crime Stoppers at 800-TIPS or any police station. Cindy Raghubatika Singh, TV6 News.
This story just really sad, boy. I'm sorry, but his story is really, really sad. And I really pray God that they find him alive. Honestly, I really pray God that they find him alive. Seriously. Let me come back from the break. I have some serious issues to talk to you all about. So don't touch your dial. Stay right here on the Street 919 FM. I am about to cook my pot.
Another brethren lifeless on the streets. Another good boy dead. Another nameless gangster. Three-quarter jeans, Nike slippers on his feet. How did it ever come to this? Another beef, another this. Somebody thief, somebody cook. The whole village had a smoke. Meanwhile up in parliament, cross insults and arguments. The ones they paid to find the cure slam each other more and more. And so at every crack of dawn, another hitman cracks his gun. Another riddled, murdered son. As through the street red blood doth run. And as another mother sighs, tears of sadness fill her eyes. I gotta find the strength to...
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM. As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite tunes, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube, IWER TV.
The Street 919 FM. Share the life. Share the life.
Are you just tired of bad news in your communities, TV screens, and newspapers? Well, I have good news for you. Introducing Positive Corner with Naka every Tuesday from 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. Highlighting young, vibrant, and future stars spreading our nation's banner across the world. Telling their story about their journey to success and overcoming the negativities that plagues our land. Come, let's sit, discuss, have a few laughs, but at the same time learn something new. Every Tuesday, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. Positive Corner, where challenges are opportunities for growth.
Oh God, call on the Lord. Call on Him. Pour on us, God. Oh God, as we pray, oh Lord,
are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour all-night prayer every Friday evening, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this ministry deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated and can be sent through the First Citizens Bank, account 795222, in the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For more information, please call 753-1113. May God richly bless you.
The light of your glory.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at Oni Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud.
Wow.
Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
The Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first and carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in The Street 919 FM.
If you want greater respect from your bankers, bosses, those in authority, then words matter. If you want more productive business relationships with co-workers, customers, or clients, then join Dr. Madonna on The Street 919 FM every Monday 11 a.m. to 12 noon for Words Matter. Communication for joyful workplaces. Dr. Madonna will help you unlock the secret power of words for your financial, relationship, and physical well-being. Whether you work at home, on the road, or in an organization, join Dr. Madonna every Monday 11 a.m. to 12 noon for Words Matter. Communication for joyful workplaces.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. to 12 noon and every Wednesday night from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. live on The Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health performance and disease. Join him as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079 or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. Remember, every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7:05 p.m. live on The Street 919 FM.
This is Natural Health Solution, where we offer a range of holistic services. Or HemoView, which is a deep dive into blood detection, both live and dry assessment, or BioResonance full body assessment, or full body lymphatic detoxification, or physical therapies include back, neck, and shoulder massage, sciatic nerve compression, and more. Our new beauty line includes both facial, mole and tag removal, and much more. Join us every Tuesday at 8:05 to 8:35 right here on The Street 91.9. Call our numbers is 222-2189. That number again is 222-2189.
Yo, this is the Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. And joining me
will be Little Mike as we discuss tips on taking you from zero health to optimum health using different protocols and techniques. Trinidad and Tobago. Join us every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:35 a.m. on the Street 91.9 FM for
Health Talk with Big Mike. It's not where it is, it's here it is. Boom!
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Another senseless murder, another brethren lifeless on the street, another good boy dead, another nameless gangster, three-quarter jeans, Nike slippers on his feet. How did it ever come to this? Another beef, another this. Somebody thief, somebody cook. The whole village had a smoke. Meanwhile up in Parliament, cross insults and arguments. The ones they pay to find the cure slam each other more and more. And so at every crack of door.
Alright, so I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago. Now, let me tell you something. That situation real sad, eh? I'm not just going to move off or move on from that situation. The reality of it is that situation with this young man really sad, because I would have reached out to my nephews and they who living in that community, and it is sad. Let's not fool ourselves. This is a sad situation, you know, and I think I will have to make a little trip. Yeah, I feel like I got to go, and I over the weekend I might have to make a little movement, right? It's not so easy. I don't know why some people think it's just easy to just move on from this topic. It's not so easy, you know. It's not so easy to just move on from this topic. But I think for me, over this weekend, I will I'll make a little trip. I'll go I'll go down in there and walk and talk with the parents a little bit, and talk with my nephews and nieces and there a little bit and see what's happening. Just another situation too. It's with young people again. Some young people I was told that Bruce was dealing with it this morning. And I am aware that there's a well-known lawyer in Tobago who's taking up the matter. So before I show it, I wanted to just give you all an idea of, I think somebody sent me it. I don't know, you know, just never a dull moment in this country, you know. Sometimes you just wonder, when will we just mature as a nation? There's never a dull moment, you know. So there's this story, or this video that is making its rounds around social media of these young people being put out of their grad because of, I don't know, because of an opinion of a few. So these young people were deprived of their graduation ceremony. Well, not ceremony, but prom. And I hear, you know what one of the things that surprised me is the amount of money I'm hearing people spending on these things. $5,000. I hear somebody spent over, how much? $4,500 for a suit. Oh, that suit had to grow when he growing. Yeah, I hear some people spend some money, Virgin. So I'm looking for the video to show you all what happened at the prom. You know, So parents, the children who put out, well, they actually send home the children and they, I will never get find it. Or they take it down. I feel they take it down, you know. Somebody has sent me the video, but I did take it down. You know. But I have the newscast. I have the news story where they were put out of the story with the lawyer who took up the matter. You know, so they can listen to this with the lawyer who took up the matter. Really, really sad though. It's really, really sad. Alright, where is it? So I'll show you all this story here. What's happening here? Okay. Alright, so I'll show you all this story here. Take a listen. As I said, there's never a dull moment. But I have my say, eh? I have my say. But I'll take my say in a short bit. Listen to this.
One considers what this amounts to. It appears to be some form of discrimination based upon the hairstyle that the students had. We think back in terms of discrimination, and we can go all the way back to the cases from even in the US, where you start off with Brown versus Board of Education, which was a seminal decision of the US Supreme Court.
Attorney at law Martin George says the action of the Harmons School of SDA was against the Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago.
It is again a form of discrimination. Our Constitution in Trinidad and Tobago provides that you ought not to discriminate against persons based upon these sorts of criteria. And we have had scenarios in the past where, for instance, in the incident last year at Trinity, where students were debarred for their hairstyles, and in fact, I think the Minister of Education had to intervene and the rules had to be codified to say that in such circumstances, students ought not to be penalized or punished for their hairstyles.
George said legal action can be taken in the matter.
And certainly if a child has his hair in cornrows, there's nothing in the law that is objectionable to that. And therefore, in those circumstances, the students were well within their rights, and it would appear that the school authorities were totally wrong. And particularly if there was any evidence of anybody being physically manhandled as a result, or assaulted, or, battered as a result of this incident, they ought to seek legal redress against the school authorities to ensure that this sort of thing never happens again in Trinidad and Tobago.
Elizabeth Williams, TV6 News.
So my question is, here is my question, all right? How come nobody want to reveal the name of the school? Anybody know the name of the school? The name of the school. Well, boy, the name of the school, they discriminate against the young men and the hairstyle. The lawyer said that it could be deemed discriminatory. Right? Can be deemed discriminatory. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. I seen somebody telling me that their goddaughter would have spent over $11,000. I feel I'm saying wrong, eh? Over $11,000. Interesting, eh, Olia? Yeah, so what are your thoughts about that story I just played there? What are your thoughts about that? Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google. Pastor Google.
Yes.
Yes, it's me again, darling. What you speaking about the school, the incident in Tobago, the school?
Yeah, what's the name of the school?
Well, I know it's a Sundays Adventist school, and you know how the Sundays and days operate, right?
Yeah, but then if it is an Adventist school?
Yes, it's set as an Adventist school.
If it is, then interesting.
Yes, it is a set of Adventist school.
Harmon. Somebody is telling me it is Harmon
School of Seventh Adventists.
Well, it's a Seventh Adventist school, Pastor Google. You would know that fact, right? All these people, these Adventist people, you know what I'm telling you about? You know what they're all about, right?
I don't believe that. Go ahead.
But let me give this one. And take what I'm telling you about. Nothing coming out of that. I repeat again, nothing will come out of that. You know what I'm telling you about? Like I listened this morning, they say that, oh, you know, it didn't happen in the school. It happened in Israel by that terminal in the back of Soviet local road. Regardless of what is still the school graduation here. And I repeated, nothing coming out of that. And it is a Seventh Adventist school, right, darling?
Okay.
Pastor Google?
Yes.
Okay, right. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google, and to your listeners. You know, Pastor Google, I thought that ship had done sail already with this ridiculousness, you know. And that is why some persons not supposed to have power, because it is want to put their own personal views and impose it on persons. Why it is African persons are the only people that is have a challenge to wear a hairstyle of their choice. Other persons could grow their hair like you had a straight near here as a black person and let it fall down your back or something. And persons wouldn't have no issue with it. Because I see all different type of persons who are not African wearing hair that have length, and it doesn't be no challenge. I look down and listening.
All right. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you?
I am okay.
Okay, well, my opinion where this is concerned, I mean, rules are rules.
But then if rules are rules, and I agree with you, because I have a son and I ensure that he follows the school rules. But if my son registered to come to your school with his hair like that, he would have gone through the school with his hair like that, right? And he wasn't, you know, disciplined for it. Why they wait until for the graduation to discipline him?
The thing is not the hair, it's the style, the pattern. And I think that is what the problem was.
The problem was the pattern in his hair?
Yeah. They had no problem with the child's hair. It's the pattern. Because they had the rules with the females, no back outside, no cleavage. The young men supposed to have simple hairstyles.
That was the rules. That was the rules for the prom?
Yeah.
But I finished. Okay. I am finished. I finished school, right? Listen to this, right? No, this is my prom because I am finished. I've finished school. But you're saying to me that in my prom, you have rules for my prom. I cannot come with my back outside. I cannot come with a braided hair with hat. Okay, interesting.
Well, this is what they had a choice, eh? They could have choose either to adhere to the rules and stay home, keep your money in your pocket, go to a different grad, or adhere to the people rule and you go to your grad. Have a night out elsewhere after.
Yeah, but
with your hairstyle and anything.
We just are lost, you know. So when you take my okay, all right. I think my mind going a little too far. I understand. I think I understand. I think I understand. But
you know who's speaking?
I know who's speaking.
All right.
Okay,
you
then.
have a good day.
Same to you, ma'am.
That's your teacher.
That's my teacher? Hey, what's this? How are you, ma'am? Hello? I know the one I'm talking to. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
How are you today, my brother?
I am, this is an interesting turn of events here that I'm listening to for these students at this graduation.
I have a different view to that. I see this as these children turning into their own self.
The what?
They're turning in, creating their identity for that graduation. From that graduation, when a man buys a suit for that kind of money, that means he has a big vision for himself.
He ain't buying that suit, I spending that money with that child getting $11,000.
But we don't know if he work and save it, you know.
Hey.
I would have taken $11,000 and put it towards his university education. But we don't know what his family is capable of. Maybe he did extremely well, and mommy and daddy decided to provide him with something that is going to motivate him to pursue his career, maybe law, we don't know. So he's looking from early. You understand my point? But for me to reach that stage, I didn't buy a wig yesterday and put it on. Didn't close.
No, but what it's saying is, what it's saying is that they accepted them with the hair, with the braided hair, in the sense that they would plait their hair and come to school. What they told them was, don't put any style in the braided hair. So like when the picture that we saw, the braided hair was like a hat. They didn't want that. Straight cornrow.
Then you're telling me, yeah, we're going on back to the whole idea about the school intervention in the party should be nil. Because if you look at, I'm not going up to receive an award. I don't think that the award was given. There was supposed to be a celebration where the award for the graduation was given out on that particular night. If that was taking place, I'd accept that. But that night is for me or for us as students to more or less express ourselves. And you're denying me that right. Because I have school is traditional. Once you hand me the paper, I did not come to graduation. Once you hand me the paper stating my accord, I had 2 A's or 2 B's. My schooling in that particular era finished. Unless I'm going on to university. I consider that discrimination faster.
Well, so while I hear you and I understand what you're saying, but there is a but there. If the school is having a graduation ball, is the school. It's not a private, and if it's a private company or a private like Zen or one of them, those private places also have rules and regulations for people to come into their establishment. So if you're going into an establishment, a party where you spending your money, they just tell you what's going on. We don't want no cap, we don't want no vest, we don't want no short pants, we don't want no slipper.
Ask yourself if the school didn't charge them to don't attend that ball.
Yes, they did. And when they charged them,
the time you charge me, Pastor Google, don't tell me what to come with.
Yes, but if Zen and all the other clubs could tell you what to come with, why I can't tell you what to come with?
I don't think Zen I don't think Zen have a particular.
Yes. I used to party in the club. They used to call it the club in Gulf City Mall. And if you go to the club and you have on a vest or something that
obviously, I wasn't that age, but it's not to say that these children were untired. There's a difference.
Well,
it's not to say they are tired. It's not to say they are tired. Was not suited for the environment.
Well, they said to them, they tell the young ladies, don't come with open back. It's just like if, I'm going to draw an example to you. There are some churches that would tell you, even though you're paying to use the church for your wedding, they don't want certain dress code, they don't want people bust outside, they don't want your back outside, they don't want certain things.
I hear you, brother. But anytime it reaches to that, I see that you're infringing on my right. Once I pay my money, I ain't walking in the establishment naked. I'm properly attired. I ain't taking that. Enjoy evening, my brother.
Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
If boys are talking about their good evening, Mr. Bill.
Hi, good afternoon.
7 days have the rule for boys and on men and in long hair in the church. The pastor wrong in that case, the teacher wrong, and the boys wrong. Sure, them wrong. You have to look at the Bible for that answer properly. No man are not going to get that answer. A young person, especially boys.
If you start me with the Seventh Adventist Church and their rules, sir, first to begin, I am surprised that the Adventist Church have a graduation dance. That's the first thing I shock about. What music they gonna play? Kurt Franklin, Mary, and whoever. What the music the children gonna dance to?
No fete, no raffle, nothing.
So for me, don't start me with them and the party. I first begin I shock about that by allowing it to move on. All right, caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pastor Google, let's establish something first in this, right? Because there is a case for discrimination against those kids. What is the school policy, SDA policy for the school?
Now, while I'm hearing you all with the school policy, the school may have their policy, but the graduation people who organize the graduation party, they may have come up with rules and policies for the part to attend the party.
Well, this is what we have to establish, because now you might have a rule stating that they cannot wear a pattern hairstyle, and in the party there's a different rule. They could wear a pattern hairstyle, and they come with a pattern hairstyle, and they were turned away because some principals see them, right? So there is a case for discrimination, and I find these kids that complete school, they receive their diploma, and they're going to have some fun. As you say, they buy the suit, how much it costs. They come to enjoy themselves. He went and paid to get his head braided. It was $100, $200, $300. I find that it was very distasteful to take away that opportunity from that kid from enjoying himself. You understand? And that's when a culture of our people has changed. Which part you can walk in a government building with a slippers, dress code has gone, so you got to establish these things, Pastor Google. Listen to your program. Good program.
Oh gosh, yeah, you're listening to me. Good afternoon.
Pastor Google. Well, I know speak to one of my friends across there. Is you send this Adventist school in Scarborough, right? You hear me clearly, right?
Yeah.
Right. And her son also was to graduate that night, also to Pastor Google. And he sent this Adventist, gave them a list what they want from what did they want.
And that is what. Wait, mommy. I want to talk to that friend of yours.
Well, the kind of person she's not that. You understand me? You know.
And I like to talk to that friend
because I know caller, right? And she's listening because she's not this kind of very.
I would love to just find out from her if she could send my voice note. Tell her to send my voice. If she don't want to talk to me on air, she could send me a voice note. I have half an hour left. If she could send me a voice note.
Pastor Google, know that lady that I telling you? No way how, but they listen to the program. That is why I told you, she said that all they had gave them, tell them what they want or what they did not want. And that's why I get to know she send this Adventist school in Scarborough. Right? So as you said again, the rules is the rules. And according to you, send this Adventist. Pastor Gogo, I have niece and nephew. They attended the Erin, send this Adventist, and still they don't know bacchanal place. They're supposed to do that.
Bobby.
Yes,
Mommy. Oh, wait, listen to me very carefully. You listen? I grew up as a young man in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. You know what I'm telling you? I know just come. I grew up in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. That is why I would love to know what kind of music they were playing in that board.
You from South, and I show you exactly where they send this Adventist school and churches in Erie. I sure you know it.
Of course. I used to sing. There was a young lady down there. We used to sing together. Her name is Curleen.
Curleen?
Yes.
Not Hospitalis?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's my niece, Pastor Google.
Well, ask Curleen Hospitalis about me and she will tell you. We used to sing together.
Listen to me. And she also was a police officer to Pastor Google.
Her brother is a lawyer.
It's a small world, darling.
Her brother is a lawyer.
I don't talk. I don't talk. Well done, Pastor Google.
so that's why I tell you, mommy, that when I hear them saying that this school, this Adventist school, had a ball, I would love to know what was the kind of music playing in that ball. Was it a lighted ball where there was bright lights and everybody was seeing each other, or was it a dark ball? What? I would love to know.
Pastor Google, when I tell you this so serious, I met her last year. We were in Tobago, and I went there to a little activity. Then I called her. So I said, she may take a beer. What beer? She said, Auntie, no, I can't drink those things, Auntie. You know what she took? A little Malta. And she spent 10 minutes where I was. She stayed long. She said, Auntie, see you, bye.
Well,
I'm telling you about Pastor Google.
People from Tobago messaging me. So I'm going to play a video clip somebody from Tobago send me here.
Okay, my darling. Have a good one.
Same to you. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Pastor Google. How long I'm calling?
So what that's supposed to mean? So you calling long time mean I'm supposed to stop everything and put you on?
You know what I do was playing? 7 days Adventist. You feel gunman in the hole.
Yeah, who you trying to get me in trouble? Alright, thanks. Yeah. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, you always have some other time and talk, eh? Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
Pastor Google, you know, some of us really false.
How we false?
Because hear this. That's why I just keep my mouth shut. You know.
We false, Angie.
I have a friend. Ooh, you can't open your mouth fast enough. She's a Seventh-day Adventist. But you know what? When I'm in my bed, the face highly decorated, eyelash, eyebrow, everything, and she going party. Tell me about that.
She ain't no good. She ain't no real Adventist, man.
Tell me about that. But you invite me, and then I go to you. I have a little stopper in my ears. I'm going to be disrespectful because I know they don't like the jewelry. So I wouldn't go and hang an earring or whatever. A little stopper in my ear. Like, you know, you're not supposed to do like I say, I'm not a member. But after that, your face highly decorated. The eyelashes, the eyebrow, the everything, and you're stepping out to go to party. I mean, come on now. Let me be real now. Full setup. I'm going.
All right. I'm going to play, and let me take this call and see if it's from Tobago. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Somebody from Tobago trying to call me here, real bad boy. I think this.
I'm just some Pastor Google. So, man, Pastor Google, my whole take on this is that if you don't want the people outside the certain certain way.
Hey, tall man. Yeah. Tall man, wait, tall man. You can't just sneak in here just so. You feel this is tall man?
Yeah.
But tall man, what you doing, man?
What do you mean?
Tall man, you're Adventist. You should tell me. No, Adventist is a party.
Pastor Google, I do not belong to any religion. None, not Muslim, not Adventist, no. I believe in Jesus Christ.
But tall man, you used to go to Adventist church like me?
Yes. I for almost 30 years.
Thank you. For 30 years, tall man, you would have gone to the Adventist church. In your 30 years, tall man, are you aware of Adventists having what do you call it, graduation ball and thing?
Boy, I come new, you know. No, I'm saying, wait after. I be honest. Like,
Tallman, I want to change the topic. Tallman, you're not being honest. No. Tallman, you're not being honest. Tallman, you're being unfair. Tallman, I grew up in the Adventist church, you know. Tallman, I grew up in the Adventist church. Tallman, I know. You cannot be listening to secular music if you're Adventist. Well, I don't know if things change now, you know. Things may have changed.
I don't know if things change now because I don't be there. But what I'm saying, that these things I am of pram and all these things, that's something to me. But anyhow, that's the point I was trying to call to make. I'm going to make my point fast.
What is your point quick?
If they have a problem with people having sitting here hairstyle, young people, platinum their hair. Stop taking the government money. And I good. Stop taking the government money.
Hello, good day.
Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Bull, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Are you from Tobago?
Yes, I am.
All right. You are aware of what took place in Tobago?
Yes, Pastor Google.
So give me an update.
Pastor Google, in my opinion, I went to that school. I did 5 years at St. Joseph Convent.
Uh-huh.
And then I went to that school for 2 years. But the time that we went, it didn't have anything like gong, like the way the fancies that taking place. No, we just had a simple graduation ceremony. The Saturday, Sunday, and that was it. But what I am saying, Pastor Google, the graduation ceremony was last week, Sunday. I watched the ceremony on TV. So they graduated out of school, everything is finished, done and finished. You cannot be telling me, Pastor Bullock, I spent my money, right, to go to a dinner, and you are telling me what I am supposed to wear?
Yes, I could do that. Yes, I could do that.
You can do that, which means, Pastor Bullock, I am coming back to your school.
Listen to me. If you are going to a dinner at Song's Great Wall, Jenny's, wherever any of those classy area restaurants, you have to dress appropriately.
Yes, Pastor Google. Yes, but you're not telling me. I have been going to school all the time with my hair, even if I was carrying an afro, Pastor Google. Even if I was patting down my hair and carrying an afro, and I decide now that I am going to style my hair. How can you put me out of a dinner for that?
Yes, because before you came to the dinner, I told you I don't want no stylish cornrows. I want it normal and straight.
Well, Pastor Google, I think the parents of these people might have plenty money to get from this organization.
Okay then.
So, or in my opinion, let me tell you my humble opinion, Pastor Google. I think where Tobago and this graduation thing is concerned, they have parents wasting too much money with this gong and this set of thing. No, Pastor Google, your cousin not graduated last Tuesday gone. And Pastor Google, the gong and whatever, $2,200. $2,200, and if you was going to the dinner, the rent in the gong, and if you're going to the dinner, it was $2,600. And when they go to the dinner, half of the things they're preparing, people not eating them, and you're not the persons who are doing the catering for these dinners. They are the ones that are enjoying it, because when they put out the food, if you weren't eating all this, Pastor, you don't have a box to say, I could get this balance of food to carry home. So I think they should bring it back down to simple, graduate in your school clothes.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome always. Pleasant evening.
Same to you. Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
I would take a different prospect.
What is your different? We'll have to give you a different prospect very quickly, because the time is going.
Right. Very good. Our problem on this is today, we are too nepotistic. There's nepotism in everything in Trinidad and Tobago. They wouldn't like to identify it as that. But that is the truth and fact. Okay. Anyhow you look at it.
So you look at it as nepotism?
Yeah, it's right true. It's everybody. They keep training the younger ones into the system. It done stripped of us of our history when they brought us across the diaspora. And now, as they're going along, they're taking away everything from us, our identity or ideals, all that we could foster to identify ourselves with. They keep stripping that away from us. Nepotism.
Okay.
Look at it clear.
All right. Thank you very much, caller.
Have a good day.
Same to you. So the caller see it as nepotism. All right. All right. I am taking calls. That's why I do it. I take in calls. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. All right, you're not ready. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Merry Christmas, Master Google.
Dr. Monk is still in.
Peace and blessings. I say it aloud this morning already, and I go say it again. Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah,
for Chinese. India is for Indians. What country I belong? That pertaining to what taking place with we people under graduation. Thanks, Pastor Google, for the time. Put that puzzle together, people.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
All right, good afternoon.
I told you already, the second time I'm answering you. The administration and the SDA church wrong, the pastor wrong, and the school wrong. The answer is in the Bible. Men must be properly groomed and properly shaved, especially boys, young men. So I finish with that right there. Amen.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let me play you this news class from Tobago concerning this matter. All right, let's go.
This time it was not Trinity College, Trinidad, but Harmon School of. For yet another year, hairstyle breaches have prevented students from attending graduation celebrations. This time it was not Trinity College, Trinidad, but Harmon School of SDA Tobago. 2 young men were barred from the school's graduation ball because of their cornrow hairstyles. It is also being reported that 2 other female students were also sent home because of their dress code. Janae Campbell tells us more.
Harmon's graduation dinner, intended as a celebration, ended in misery and rage. Some graduates were barred from entry due to dress code violations, curtailing the festivities. The school justified the strict measures by citing the signed agreement to the dress code, which included detailed guidelines for the students. Critics argued that the rules are subjective and discriminatory, particularly against black young men, and are calling for them to be reviewed. Thus, accompanied by the public uproar, Attorney at Law Martin George condemned the school's actions.
You are not supposed to impose those beliefs arbitrarily and capriciously on students and their parents and their families to say, well, look, you are insisting on this. And certainly if a child has his hair in cornrows, there's nothing in the law that is objectionable to that. And therefore, in those circumstances, the students were well within their rights, and it would appear that the school authorities were totally wrong.
In an exclusive conversation with a parent of one of the affected male students, the ambiguity of the rules was further questioned. She said she thought her son was following the rules where male hairstyles were concerned. However, she said an ex-teacher told her son and another male student that they did not follow the guidelines. Reportedly, after being denied entry, the young men attempted to enter the hall to obtain a meal but were abruptly blocked. Subsequently, the matter descended into chaos as the teacher allegedly used physical force on the boys to escort them out of the hall. The police were called in and the matter was reported as an assault. Further investigations continue. However, efforts to contact the school's officials for a comment on the matter proved futile. Janae Campbell, Tobago Updates, Television News.
All right. Okay. So I'm going back to the phone line. I want to play something, you know. Well, let's just keep him on this topic here. Like, I can't talk about nothing else. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, the callers. This is 91.9 and Constructive Talk. Pastor Google, why are we back here again with the hairstyle or the way that African people traditionally and culturally wear their hair? Why are we back here again? This is a graduation. This is a party. This was not a formal ceremony.
Well, this is a dinner.
So listen what I'm saying. The land the boys here is at, it didn't go that same night for the graduation or dinner, whatever it was, right? It meant that they were going to school at either the hair in an afro or they probably supplanted before. There was no conversation about that, but we didn't know anything about that. They would have sent out a consent form to the students. Nothing on it says there how the boys supposed to wear their hair. They speak about the girls' hair not red and this color and whatever, and the clothing. I can understand they have an issue with the clothes because revealing and all that. That is not an issue with me. They were right to do that. Just last year, we had an incident in Trinidad, I think it was Trinity, if I'm not mistaken, and the government, Ministry of Education would have come out, and there's some type of policy on that. It was sent to principals, and they treat with it how they see fit. I am seeing boys now from CIC and other schools, they wear in the hair that we traditionally wear our hair, afros, plaits, cane rolls, and it is neatly done. I don't see any problem, nobody having problems with that. Why it is they always telling African people how to wear their hair when that's how we traditionally wear it? You know, when we straighten it and we have only weave and we put in the perm and all that, nobody doesn't have a problem. But when somebody of another race wear the hair, they traditionally wearing it, nobody don't have a problem with that. You're traveling Max. I've traveled myself in Maxis where one of my Indian sisters are here blowing all in my face because of the breeze. I told her about it. She did nothing. It continued to open my mouth, my hair flying in my mouth. I told her the next thing I tell her, I'm going to unwrap my hair and I'm going to throw it over on your side. That is when she closed the window and she wrapped her hair in one and pull it in. The point I'm making is this. We are always told how to wear our hair when traditional, that's how we wear hair. All in America, there's something called the Crown Law, where it's discrimination against African American, telling them they cannot come to this school, they can't work with the hair and braids, they cannot have the hair and dreadlocks, nothing at all. And we in this country, we have that same challenge again. We come back to that. Fali Chavez Augustine, and he would have said that the way that they're dressing to come in the THA is colonial and anti-colonial, this and that, it could come anyhow. So it's anti-colonial in the thinking to come into the THA, dress nicely. But you can't go to school with your hair in plaits neat, cane roll neat, or corkscrew neat, that the way we does wear our hair. That is total discrimination, Pastor Google. And I am saying, because I am a Rastafarian, I have a dread on my head, I am saying the parents, if they choose to, should sue. Because that is
well,
discrimination.
Well, they have the lawyer there who will enter, who's going to look into the matter.
And they're very correct for doing that. And I'll end by saying this. That's why some of us are so messed up.
All right.
They tell us, I'm saying this critical is important.
Yeah, but by the time, remember, Pastor Jenny, the time I have about 5 callers holding right now. And they know that that's buff me. Go ahead.
Well, I hear you.
Yeah.
They tell us that Jehovah makes us in his own image and likeness. So I am black. I expect that my God to be black. But the picture they give of his son, Jesus Christ, is blue-eyed blonde hair and white skin. So that's why we so mixed up, because when I watch that, that is not me. And you're telling me I'm making my God own image and likeness. And that's some of the problems we have to this day. We don't know ourselves, we don't like ourselves, and it's a set of healthy. Self-hate. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now that is, again, that's subjected to people, who some people believe. I don't believe that, and I believe the majority of people in who conscious and who are aware of whatever that we don't believe that. I don't believe that. Make your point quick, you know, because the time going.
We have to understand.
Hold your hands, sir.
Hold your hands. We have to understand what is the heritage, what is the meaning of cornrows, and where cornrows started.
We ain't had time for that.
Well, I'm not going to the history point.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, where they hear out, they have a problem. If they cornrow the hair, you have a problem. These things, why are we trying to take away black history from each other and stipulate the European beings in our... We are black people and we know where cornrows, if you Google and know where cornrows stipulated from, you will know what cornrows started.
All right. Let me take this caller here.
And I'm heated.
All right. Caller?
Pastor Google. Black history.
Yes, Pastor Google.
Hold on, Chris.
Rules.
Chris, hold on 1 minute, Chris.
Hello?
Quickly.
Black history is for black people to stop killing one another. That's the black history. I gone.
All right. Chris.
Yes, Pastor Google.
Quickly.
I'm saying rules supposed to have a purpose, right? And I don't see you here. The way where your hair ain't doing nothing in terms of if you get educated or not.
Okay.
Rules ought to have a purpose. right? If it have no purpose in terms of the hair not stopping you from learning, where's the big issue?
But the issue, no, there's not a big issue. They would not be bad from, they will not be bad from going to school with the hairstyle for the years that they from the dinner, because they were the way how they had the hair.
But that have nothing to do with the school process. That have nothing to do with the school.
Yeah, but just now. I think we'll misunderstand the point. Go ahead, Angie.
Pastor Google, I hear in the first but only plateau, I have seen people of other races go and buy hair to have it braided to look like me.
Exactly.
I go on.
All right.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, going to Mr. Google. No, I never seen an Indian soul, a Guyanese soul, or a Vincentian soul. We all have the same soul. That's why God said, everybody is equal. If we train ourselves and keep our tradition and grow the training in the right way and we live the right way, is when there is all of this argument and confusion.
Okay.
Because God was said like that religion, so like that Gandhi, so we all are the same. We just want to live the right way in our own life. So all these conflicts, we will have to face it today.
All right. Thank you very much. Same to you. You have a good day too.
What thing is the lack of black history education?
Do you think so?
The lack of black history education.
Okay.
Trust and believe me.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Guru.
Good afternoon.
One of the callers call and say, look in the Bible and you will see
the answer.
We are grooming. Yeah, but I telling you, thou shalt not wrong the corners of your head nor your beard. I wonder if you read that in the Holy Scriptures.
Well, you don't know if the man don't corner, he put corner.
But what I'm saying is this, Pastor Google, you see the society, quote unquote, they have it locked down from the school into the workplace concerning their grooming.
Exactly.
How you should dress.
I agree.
And how you should.
I agree.
How you should keep yourself. But denying me my right of how I should be living. Because according to some callers, the Indian have their culture. The Chinese have their culture. The European have their, wherever they call themselves. Where the African man stand.
All right.
All over the place.
We have no place.
All right.
No. And there we have no place.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello? Yes, good afternoon.
You see, from the time school allow the children, or if that is the rule, to carry your hair at 13 and whatever, from the time you allow me to carry my hair in an afro, I already beat you. You already break the rule. So now, I carry my hair for 2 years in this way. I went to your graduation, received my award.
Facts.
And the night, when I started wearing my hair for so long, the night that I am supposed to express myself who I am, after, you are denying me that. If you had stopped it from the early, because it comes along now, when I come to party, with the hairstyle that you allow me to wear for 2 years, what music you are going and play?
True.
All right.
But if my hairstyle is not worthy of the school and you will not allow me because then you want to be playing the kind of music that my hairstyle acquire. But if you are allow me to groom myself and carry my hair, then you will be playing the gospel music in the party, Pastor. Understand that?
I thought they had signed.
We're creating our own monster.
All right, let me play this voice note. Thanks very much.
I thought they had signed some kind of memorandum of agreement in the Ministry of Education that stated that you cannot discriminate with hairstyles and that people should be allowed to wear any hairstyle, especially knowing that it have people of Negro. They had signed something like that, an issue like that before. All right?
Yes.
So they shouldn't discriminate against them for
hairstyles.
I don't know why this coming up again.
Times Kamla Sushila Prasad Bisesa. Isn't that a beautiful name? What problem you have with my name? What's wrong with my name? Yeah, Camille. At least I have a name for my ancestors. Where you got yours from? Your name is that of a slave master.
So no, Sushila, you didn't have to insult me so, Sushila. Tell me why?
Say Hammond.
You couldn't let sleeping dogs just lie.
Say Hammond. I go on. Hey, if all you want to find me, you could find me this evening. I'll be at Jesus Elam Revival Assembly this evening. We will be there this evening. We will be there this evening, lifting up the Most High, and you can come with your tambourine. You can come with your braided hair. You can come with your rasta hair. You can come as you are.
Yes.
This evening at 6:30.
Well, I come
Jesus
in.
Elam. Come.
So many years since Shahaji by, she gets race relations goodbye. Fling we history back in a vicious way. So tell me now why you stoop so low, Sushila. Why the hell you insult me so?
So they say play this song. They say play this song for the Tobago school. So I'm playing this song for the Tobago school.
We playing it for you.
Right?
We playing it for you.
Yeah, but
I
no, that's
backing them two boys.
Well, listen to this song. Well, then this is the song. This is the song they say to play for Tobago.
We backing them.
There's a friend of royal sisters for whom I have great respect. Cause in the face of difficulty, I'm more than stick out your neck. But now I've noticed a little something that just a bit disturbing. Behavior that has me harassed. So let me just dwell fast. Well, I know your road wasn't easy, sister. Yes, you endured the strain. You push and you climb the ladder. I know you're looking back with disdain. You did it all on your own, talking I and I. But you didn't do it alone. Come down from there. This sister helped your mother when she was pregnant with you. This sister was the midwife who ensured that you pulled through. This was the babysitter when your mommy was not at home. This sister planned them cornrows when your hair needed a little comb. Turn up your nose at the village. Don't be so puffed up with pride. Cause for you to stand up there with your head held high, it takes a village, my child. Bambadoo dege, bambadoo.
Some bills on the street 919 FM. As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite tunes, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to the street, 919 FM, every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube, IWER TV.
The Street 919 FM. Share the life. Share the life.
Yo, this is the Big Mike, not the Mass Man, the Health Man. And joining me
will be Little Mike as we discuss tips on taking you from zero health to optimum health using different protocols and techniques. Trinidad and Tobago. Join us every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:35 a.m. on the Street 91.9 FM for
Health Talk with Big Mike. It's not where it is, it's where